First team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Keldon Johnson.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's John Collins, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama, and it's Sohan in at the 1 spot. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Johnson. Right side, Wembanyama. Got it.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Now here's George. The D's right on him. Collins with it. Collins defending. And the shot goes.
Yeah, a high degree of difficulty on that one. Collins, a supremely talented offensive player.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Markkanen. And here's George. To the inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Free throw is good from Collins.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
That one misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall. Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Wembanyama over Markkanen, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Spurs, Wembanyama. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Vassell against Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Wembanyama. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, BA, but really, if you think about both the size of Lowry Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Stolen by Collins. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Collins. Clarkson outside. Collins with a screen on Vassell. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Sohan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Markkanen. No made baskets yet. Collins outside. Launches a three. Hits the trifecta.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the three shot is just that easy.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Sohan. Collins a screen. Sexton passes to Collins. Good on the shot.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
McDermott's checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
Shooting for Utah, John Collins. At the line for one.
Free throw is good from Collins. San Antonio leading. Vassell outside. Collins a screen. The shot. Vassell's shot is good.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Kessler. Five to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sexton, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Branham, checked by Sexton. Lets it go from 14, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
High post Kessler over Collins, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Abaji in at the 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's McDermott. After the basket by Utah. Here's Bassey. And it's rejected.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
Count it. Horton-Tucker's got his first basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have B.A. And remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
Now here's Sexton. Last game, 26 points for him. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Branham passes to McDermott. And here's Wembanyama. It's guarded by Markkanen. Outside Jones. Back to Wembanyama. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Pass to Sexton. To Mark, and he lays it up and in. Sexton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
San Antonio calls timeout. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do. To be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Collins, he's checked in for Markkanen. Fontecchio comes in for Abaji. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's George in for Horton-Tucker. Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Good work there as it goes.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Pass to Kessler. George against Jones. Collins with a screen on Jones. It's stolen away. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. 4 on the clock. Here's Fontecchio. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Jones. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Collins, no good. Utah leading. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Fontecchio.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Fontecchio. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And Utah with a change here too. Markkanen's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sohan. George defending. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
The offense has been playing as one. They check the hero ball at the door and big assist totals. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys.
So they get a passing grade?
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
You see, a passing grade, the assists, the sharing, the sharing of the... Okay. And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
You know, right now for Utah, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Wembanyama out there with Zach Collins. And it's Sohan in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Now here's George. He's scoreless. Markkanen, the pass to Fontecchio. Markkanen outside. The 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Buried from 15 feet out. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Throws it up high. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Stripped away. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. Clarkson against Vassell. Collins with a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Clarkson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Back to Vassell. Three-pointer. On target from range. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Collins. Here's Fontecchio. Markkanen inside. Covered by Wembanyama. Wow! Markkanen leaving his mark inside.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Sohan. Collins defending. Yep, that one goes.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's Clarkson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen. .149 left in the third. Clarkson finds Collins. Now here's George. Clarkson for three. He buries it from three. Clarkson's got 7.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Jones against George. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. Keontae George, #1. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
And this past month, they both have made an effort to find their guys. It's a big reason why their teammates enjoy playing alongside them.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Jones. And Utah with a change here, too. Sexton's checked in. Collins a screen. Sexton goes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Vassell passes to Mamukelashvili. And here's Johnson. A different look for San Antonio. Osman, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. McDermott comes in for Johnson, and it's Jones in for Sohan. Abaji's checked in for Utah. Gordon Tucker comes in for George. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 10-point game. Here's Osman. Gets the three to fall.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Outside Horton Tucker. The rebound by Osman. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. McDermott against Collins. Count it. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
That's the in-between game of Doug McDermott on display. He continues to get better with that over time. Now here's Sexton. And that one
is on target from the wing. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. And so far, they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah with the ball, leading by 5. Now Sexton. To the paint. To the left side wing. Outside Horton-Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Kessler a screen. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Wesley. Outside Wembanyama. Shot from 16. And the shot is good off the backboard. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Pass to Abaji. Sexton looking around. Markkanen outside. Shot on the wing. That one goes in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Outside Wembanyama. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Utah calls timeout. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Osman. Johnson comes in for Branham. Vassell, he's checked in for Wesley. And Sohan subbed in for Jones. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. John Collins checked in for Kessler. Fontecchio comes in for Abaji. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's George in for Horton-Tucker. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. That's good for Markkanen.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Knocks down the triple. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully, he can keep it up.
Wembanyama up top, guarded by Markkanen. Wembanyama, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Vassell. Clarkson for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Wembanyama against Markkanen. The 3-ball. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. He's got 26.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. And the 3 off target. San Antonio trailing here. Johnson finds Wembanyama from 13. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Utah has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. A minute 37 left in the game. Collins passes to George. Markkanen with it. Again, Utah.
I want to see Markkanen become more aggressive in these instances. Be ready to fire as soon as you make the catch.
And Collins with the slam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Clarkson attacking. Markkanen outside. Pass to Fontecchio. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
The help from Markkanen. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Utah, Jordan Clarkson, taking 2 shots.
Big break, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Wow, let's hear another round of
we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Jazz, George taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Clarkson outside. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson along